Okay, shooting this on the Samsung Galaxy 8 Plus. So this is the GX160 parts engine, reported as found. Um, actually acquired, I forget exactly the details, but was left for about a year, and the gentleman came back to find it's leaking oil. So a little quick look around. Well, actually, I was like, mainly, is that crank seal bad, or is it maybe what he think was it maybe the crankcase, the one of the covers? And so I'm looking down here, and there it is. So first I saw, I looked at that. I assumed that's where leaking, but I couldn't tell because there's mainly oil down below. And maybe that seal, because it does look pretty smashed compared to up here. So I don't know if those bolts are torqued correct, so I might want to check those also. But however, that's pretty obvious right there. And that's the rubber gasket right there. So there it is. So that's the leak. And I started this up um, just, I don't know, half an hour ago or so. And it wasn't starting. So this has the lever. I'm guessing this is maybe, I don't know, I have to look, an aftermarket. This is a more modern um, air intake, um, choke, and uh, fuel shut off. But there's this extra lever here that adjusts the governor spring. I think that's correct. But that also is like a choke. So, yeah, I think that's all. It's just affecting the governor spring tension. So, that was set where it wouldn't start. I think that's like a choke position. That's a run position. And then when I go move the to the choke run throttle lever to the run position, then when I move this back, this would actually run and rev higher. Where prior, when in that position, I could only get basically like a choke and a low throttle. So otherwise, air filter, air filter cover, cleaning the recoil starter. There's slack, so that's not fully recoiling. I think that just needs to be cleaned. The rope's a little big, but should be okay. I'm guessing it's not a big deal. Probably just needs to clean up a little more. And otherwise, I didn't notice any observations. Seems good to go. So we'll see what I use this for, but I'm thinking thoughts are for engine air compressor. So get that project moving forward. Instead of using the GC modded out with a stator, I actually already have stator coils for the GX series. So I'll have to see. There's not going to be any on there. Thinking about it, just as it has a electric start. So I'm curious. I'll see what the flywheel is on there, if there's any teeth for an electric starter, and then I may pop that off and then see about putting on and at least having that rectified outlet to control the throttle with an electronic actuator like I've got from that parts Generac 6500. Since I already have that electronic actuator, probably should put that to use. The other option would be a mechanical design where I basically use a pressure mechanical throttle with a pressure control. So the pressure got to a certain amount, then that would throttle down the engine, so the go-kart clutch would be under the RPM where it'd stop, and then stop running the um, pump. So, okay, anyways, that's about it. Just want to document, be safe, stay healthy, and until next time, learn something new.